long time no see. It's me, Sasha.
I'm sorry, Sasha?
Oh, come on, don't play dumb. I know you saw my name pop up and your stomach dropped. Classic.
I'm afraid I don't recognize the name. May I ask how you got this contact?
I just took a tiny peek at Matthew's phone while he wasn't looking. I found your name in his contacts list, got your phone number, and the rest is history.
You got it from Matthew's phone. I see. So, I suppose you're a friend of his?
Wow, seriously? A friend? Is that really all you think I am? Are you joking right now?
I'm terribly sorry to have upset you so much. I simply don't recall meeting anyone named Sasha.
Wow, okay. So you're just gonna pretend we've never met. That's so on brand. I don't even know why I expected anything different.
I don't know what else to say. Your name doesn't ring any bells. Perhaps we've been introduced under different circumstances?
Unbelievable. You're actually going to stand there and act like I'm some stranger? Wow. No wonder your husband lost interest in you. You're so blank.
I beg your pardon?
Like, no offense, but this whole spaced out, doe-eyed thing you do, it's not cute. It's just exhausting. I'm honestly amazed he stuck around as long as he did.
May I ask, are you claiming to know my husband?
Know him? Babe, I'm dating him. Your man and I have been going out after work, grabbing dinner, late night drives, the works. You might want to start looking up divorce lawyers.
That's a very bold claim.
What can I say? I'm a bold woman, Amelia.
Especially considering my husband passed away 5 years ago.
Wait, what?
That's right. He died peacefully in his sleep. I'm afraid you're mistaken about either who I am or who my husband was.
Okay, that's literally not possible. I am sitting across from him right now. He doesn't seem to be decomposing as far as I can see. Also, he just complimented my new lashes. Ghosts don't flirt. At least I don't think they do. But I know for sure they don't order matcha lattes.
Then I suggest you double check who you're having coffee with, because it can't be my husband.
Nope, not doing this. I'm not some delusional stalker. I know who I'm with, and it's your husband. So go ahead and deny it all you want, but that ring on your finger, meaningless. He's moved on. He's with me now.
Once again, I must tell you, my husband is deceased. If you believe you're involved with someone else's spouse, I suggest you find the correct party to confront.
Oh my god, you're seriously trying to guilt trip me with some fake dead husband story? Because you can't handle the fact that he picked someone younger and prettier and way more fun.
I assure you, I have no interest in competing with you or anyone else. You've simply contacted the wrong person.
Yeah, right. This is classic bitter wife behavior. You got replaced and now you're trying to rewrite history to make yourself feel better. It's pathetic.
Publicly declaring an affair, even to the wrong recipient, is nothing to be proud of. I hope for your sake you reflect on the kind of person you're becoming.
Oh, please, don't start with the lecturing. You lost. He's mine now. You can sit there and pretend I'm crazy, but the truth is you just couldn't keep him interested. I mean, look at you.
I've said what I needed to say. I believe this conversation has run its course.
Of course you're walking away. That's what people like you do. Can't face reality, can't admit defeat. No wonder he stopped coming home. Look, you can fight this all you want, but there's no getting around it. Your husband isn't yours anymore. He's mine. Get used to it. Now, divorce him. Set him free. Let him be with the woman he really wants. Me. Hi, Mom. I just clocked out. Heading home now. Need me to grab anything on the way?
Oh, perfect timing. Actually, yes, I forgot to pick up laundry detergent and fabric softener earlier. Do you think you could grab them for me, as long as it's not too much trouble?
Got it. Just those two things?
Yes, that'll do, sweetie. Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. I'm heading out to my car right now, so I'll stop at the store on the way home and pick them up.
You're such a lifesaver. Honestly, I still can't believe I got lucky enough to have you for a daughter-in-law.
Aw, stop it. You always say that. If you keep it up, I'm gonna get all weepy before I even walk out of the building.
Well, I mean it. I don't know what Matthew did to deserve you, but I am grateful every single day he brought you into our lives.
Well, that's so sweet. I always tell my friends I don't just have a mother-in-law. I have a second mom.
Oh, heavens, Emma. Now you're going to make me cry. I suppose this is revenge for earlier, is it?
I'm just being honest. All right, I'll message again once I'm on the train.
And be careful crossing the street. Oh, and thank you again, sweetheart. We're lucky to have you.
Love you, Mom. See you soon. Hey, Mom, sorry to bother you again, but I have a quick question. Have you heard from someone named Sasha today?
Sasha? Yes, actually. Someone named Sasha messaged me out of the blue earlier. It was quite an odd conversation, but I didn't think much of it. Why do you ask?
Seriously? She actually reached out to you?
You know her?
Unfortunately, yeah. We went to high school together. I cannot believe she actually contacted you. What did she say?
Well, it was strange. She said she borrowed Matthew's phone and got my number from it. Then she started making all these wild claims about how she's dating my husband. It was bizarre.
Oh God, that sounds exactly like her.
I assumed it was some sort of mistake, or perhaps a prank. I told her she must have the wrong person. After that, I tried to politely end the conversation.
That's probably the best response, honestly.
Who is this woman? Why on earth would she say something like that?
Like I said, we were classmates, but rivals might be a better word. She always had it out for me. Petty, jealous, mean-spirited, you name it.
But you... I don't understand. You're so kind. I can't imagine you making enemies.
Well, to be more precise, I don't make her an enemy. She made me one, and I swear, it's like she never moved past high school. Today she was literally waiting for me outside my office building.
Wait, what?
Yep, she was just standing by the front entrance like a rom-com villain. When I walked out, she came straight to me and told me I needed to divorce Matthew because she won.
She said the same thing to me, but she didn't call you by name. She called me... herself, I suppose. Wait. Oh, no.
What?
I think I understand now. She must have gotten my contact info from Matthew's phone and assumed I was you.
Oh my God, you're right. Come to think of it, she called me Amelia the whole time she was ranting outside. I didn't even put that together until just now.
Well, that explains why she thought I was her romantic rival. Oh, my goodness.
Well, she's always been terrible with names. I mean, truly hopeless. She once called our chemistry teacher Mr. Laker for half the year. His real name was Baker.
So she saw the name Amelia in Matthew's contacts and assumed that was you?
Exactly. It sounds just different enough from Emma to confuse someone like her, and clearly she didn't bother to check.
Oh dear. And all this time I was wondering how this stranger knew such oddly personal details.
I'm really sorry she dragged you into this. I should have warned you sooner. I didn't think she'd go this far.
Well, now it all makes sense. Wait, Emma, I need to ask. Is there any chance... Is Matthew cheating?
What? No, of course not. Where did that come from?
I'm sorry, it's just that she spoke so confidently it sounded like, at the very least, she believed she was dating him. She described their supposed routine, meeting after work, talking late into the night.
No, none of that is true. Matthew's been telling me for weeks that some woman's been following him around. He thought she was just a harmless weirdo at first, but now clearly it's escalated.
He told you about her?
Every detail, from the first time she lingered outside his office to when she tried to give him a ride home. He's been nothing but honest about the situation, and honestly, he's creeped out.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid... Well, I trust you both, but even good people can make bad choices.
Not Matthew. Not this time. He even asked me what to do about her. He didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings, but she kept showing up.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm so relieved, because if he had betrayed you, I'd have taken your side, no hesitation.
I believe you, but I promise there's no betrayal here, just one woman stuck in her own fantasy.
You really are strong. I'm proud of you, you know that?
You've told me that before, but it still means the world to hear it.
Just promise me one thing, that no matter how crazy things get, you'll always know you have me in your corner.
Always, and the same goes for you.
Good, because the thought of losing you over some delusional girl's fantasy scares me more than anything.
Not a chance. I'm here to stay. So, what's it gonna be, huh? Are we doing this the easy way or the hard way? I've given you a few days to think it over. Are you planning to file for divorce ever, or do I need to do it for you?
Well, I could file some paperwork if you'd like. Maybe something to officially sever ties with my dead husband, though I believe the funeral handled that.
Ugh, there you go again. Playing coy like this is cute. It's not. Just because you're clinging to denial doesn't mean Matthew hasn't moved on.
I assure you, my husband has moved on. He's now looking down on us from heaven. And knowing his personality, he's likely getting a bit of enjoyment out of this whole bizarre situation.
You wish, but keep dreaming, sweetheart. We both know he's with me now. And honestly, it makes sense. You two don't even have kids. That kind of says it all, doesn't it?
And what exactly does it say?
I mean, no offense or anything, but if you were ever going to be a mother, wouldn't it have happened by now? Maybe something's just broken. I don't know. But I do know this. I'll give him what you couldn't. A baby. A real family.
How touching. Meanwhile, I get along just fine with his actual family. No drama, no tension. We're as close as real relatives.
Yeah, well, that's not going to last because I'm going to marry Matthew. And once I do, everything that used to be yours, the house, the car, the vacations, the inheritance, it's mine. All of it.
Goodness, Sasha, you are quite the tactician. Was this your plan all along? Swoop in, steal a woman's husband, and take her life from her?
It didn't start that way, okay? I was just going to mess around a little, steal him away for the thrill of it. But then I found out who he was. He's got the money, the connections, everything a man needs to spoil his wife rotten. Plus, he's looking at getting $3 million in inheritance.
Inheritance? What are you talking about?
You know, this conversation would be much easier to have if you stopped playing dumb. Matthew's parents are loaded.
Ah. Well, I suppose we are much better off than most, since my husband inherited control of the business his great-grandfather founded.
So yeah, let's just say I adjusted my priorities.
As one does.
The only thing in my way is the fact that apparently he's living with his mother-in-law. That sucks, like, big time. But I guess there's nothing I can do about that. If I did anything to offend her, then I might just ruin my chances at getting that sweet inheritance cash. So I'll play along for a while. I'll smile for pictures, fake some affection, blah blah. As long as I get the ring, I'll play the game.
How generous of you.
And once the wedding's over, I am shipping that old broad off to some retirement community or something. Or even better, I can just make you take care of her.
If I may say so, I think I take care of myself just fine, thank you very much.
Huh? What are you talking about? I'm talking about Matthew's mom, not you.
Sasha, dear, Matthew is my son.
Wait, what?
I'm not his wife, Sasha, I'm his mother. My name is Amelia. The woman you've been trying to threaten, that's Emma, his wife.
No, that can't be right. Wait, are you serious?
I assure you I'm most serious. I warned you once to double-check who you were messaging, but you were too busy gloating to listen.
Okay. Hold on. This can't be right. We went to high school together. I'll never forget your name. Your name is totally Amelia.
Yes, again, my name is Amelia. I'm Matthew's mother. Matthew's wife, your high school classmate, is named Emma. Excellent work, Sasha.
Oh my god. I thought I was texting you this whole time. I mean, I was texting you, but I didn't think you were, well, you. Does that make sense?
It actually makes a surprising amount of sense, yes. If you'd like to confirm what the name of the woman you would like to threaten is, I might suggest looking in your old high school yearbook. You might recognize Emma's face next to her name, assuming, of course, you bothered to remember the face of the girl you spent years tormenting.
Look, I'm bad with names, all right?
You're bad with a great number of things, I hear. You were so jealous of Emma's performance in school, her looks, and her athleticism that you had a one-sided grudge against her for years. And it's so strong that it's even causing you to stalk both her and her husband.
Okay, that is not fair. I wasn't stalking anybody. Is it a crime to talk to people? Matthew never seemed to mind the attention I gave him.
He minds. He's told Emma repeatedly how uncomfortable you've made him. He never led you on. He never strayed. And for the record, that woman you kept insisting he doesn't love anymore, he most certainly does.
Oh.
Yes, oh is right.
Well, Okay, I can see that there's been a bit of a miscommunication here. Whoopsie-doopsie. It happens to the best of us, right? So, I think I'll just be on my way now. I hope you have a nice day and rest of your life.
Not so fast, Sasha.
What is it?
You have a lot yet to answer for.
No, I don't. I made a mistake and now I'm unmaking it. Bye-bye.
That mistake has a legal definition. Harassment. Along with stalking and possibly a blackmail charge thrown in to boot.
Whoa. Who said anything about stalking?
I already told you. Matthew made it very clear that your attention was unwanted. He told you multiple times that he was happily married and wanted you to leave him alone. Then there's the issue of you ambushing poor Emma outside her workplace.
Ambush? Stop talking like I'm a criminal.
You may be innocent until proven guilty, but I don't think we'll have a very hard time reaching that outcome. We have surveillance camera footage, text messages, everything the prosecutors could need to prove their case.
You're going to call the cops on me?
Not going to, did.
Oh no.
Oh yes. You have the right to remain silent, Sasha, although if you had exercised that right sooner, you might not be in this situation. The police came minutes after our last message. While we texted, I could see her from the upstairs window, crouched behind a utility pole. When the officers approached, she bolted, shoved one to the ground, and shrieked loud enough to rattle the street. It took 2 more officers to bring her down. Her parents were mortified. They offered a settlement to avoid a trial, and I accepted, but that wasn't the end. Apparently, Sasha made quite the scene at the wedding she wasn't invited to, screaming about stolen men and betrayals. The whole event was canceled and thousands in damages followed. Last I heard, she's been relocated somewhere rural, a strict no-nonsense workplace far from the city lights she adored. No flexibility, no attention, just work. And me? I have my peace again. Emma and I laugh about it now, over tea and folded laundry. No ghosts, no intrusions, just family, the kind that chooses each other.
Hey, Hannah, I need to ask you something. Did you get married? I was so surprised when Mom told me about it. I couldn't believe my ears.
Huh? Ellen? Is that you?
Why didn't you invite me to your wedding? I would have loved to go. We're childhood friends. We've known each other since we were little.
We had a small wedding abroad and just invited our family and close relatives.
Huh? You had your wedding abroad? Like, in another country? Are you talking about those weddings at resorts in Hawaii and Guam? Really?
Yeah, but I had my wedding in Singapore.
Gosh, that's amazing! I am so jealous. Oh my gosh. Why didn't you invite me? I really wanted to go. It would have been so fun. I've never been abroad in my life. Oh, I am so jealous. I would have loved to go, Hannah.
I honestly didn't want to invite you to my wedding. You're the last person I want to invite.
Why? That's rude.
Wow, you don't know why? And you have the nerve to ask me the reason? Don't you remember what you did to me? There's no way you forgot about it.
What are you talking about?
Back when we were sophomores, you told my boyfriend that I was cheating on him when I was absolutely not. You made us break up. Well, it's also his fault for believing your lie and breaking up with me, but still, you're clearly at fault too. First of all, it's you who came up with this fake story that I was cheating on him, which is a complete lie.
Huh? Excuse me? You were actually cheating on him. I wasn't lying.
What the hell are you talking about?
You were all dressed up and went to go meet a guy who looked older than you. I saw it with my own eyes. I think it was on a second Sunday in June. If I remember correctly, you came home at around 7 in the night in his car. He sent you home, didn't he? I'm pretty sure that was the case. I have a good memory. So I felt sorry for your boyfriend and decided to tell him. I was just being nice, you know.
I thought I already told you that I just went to attend my relative's wedding ceremony. It wasn't a date or anything.
Huh?
I have to dress up when I'm attending a wedding. They expect you to dress well. The person who sent me home that night was my uncle. He offered to give me a ride after the wedding. My parents were in the car behind me too. They went to the wedding with me, okay?
Huh? Oh, is that so? Well, I never knew that. What a surprise. If that was the case, you could have told me. I guess I was misunderstanding then. It's your fault for not explaining it to me.
I told you everything, but you insisted that you decided to date him instead because you felt sorry for him being cheated on. You were on cloud 9 and you never even bothered to listen to me.
Oh, is that so? Oopsie, I don't remember.
Ugh, it's all in the past, so I'll stop here. No use to make a fuss about it now. I honestly don't want to get involved with you anymore. I want our relationship to stay in the past. It looks like we finally got rid of your misunderstanding, so don't text me ever again. There's no reason for us to keep in touch.
Oh, come on. Wait a minute. I have something I want to tell you about your husband. This is why I texted you in the first place.
Huh? What do you mean? How come you know about my husband? I never introduced him to you.
Of course I know about him, but don't ask me why.
I've never told you about my husband, and I doubt you had the chance to meet him personally. What's the deal?
Just the little details go. It's not important. I have an announcement to make. Listen carefully.
What do you want to tell me?
Actually, I'm going on a trip with your husband. We're going to a hot spring together.
Excuse me?
And it's not just an ordinary hot spring. It's a mixed gender bath. Both men and women can go in, so we can bathe together.
Huh? What are you saying? That is ridiculous. Let me repeat this again. There is no way you know my husband. I don't understand how you can get to know him personally.
But hear me out. I actually have met your husband multiple times already. It might be hard for you to believe, but it's true.
I'm telling you, that's impossible. That can't happen, okay?
Ugh, why are you being so stubborn? I know you might be frustrated that I stole him from you again, but don't be so stubborn. Have a flexible mindset.
I'm not being stubborn. I'm just telling you the reality.
He's so attractive and very handsome. I love how he looks kind of foreign. That's another charm of his, don't you think?
Okay, well, my husband is definitely not Asian like us. He does have a foreign bloodline, but...
Right, I knew it. He is definitely your husband. I wasn't wrong all along.
I'm not sure, though. Hey, Ellen, let me ask you something. Why do you always come after my boyfriend? Not just boyfriends, but everything. You want everything I own.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm not just talking about my ex and my husband. You took my stationery and accessories too, but it wasn't too bad, although it did annoy me a lot. In college, you tried to plagiarize my work and even copied off my graduation thesis, trying to make it all yours. It didn't become a huge problem because I caught you before you were able to submit it and pretend like it was yours. But why are you doing this to me? What's your goal? I just can't understand why you're being like this.
You're asking me why? Oh, that's simple. Because it's fun. It's so thrilling to steal things from you.
Huh?
At first, I started taking things from you, who were talented, popular, and loved by everyone, because it made me feel fulfilled to see you helpless. But I got addicted to it, I guess. It's just too fun to resist. Before I knew it, it became a thrill, my favorite way to feel ecstasy.
What are you saying? That's ridiculous.
That's why I decided to steal your husband from you this time.
Okay, let me get this straight. I think you're misunderstanding. I don't want to go into the details, so I won't say much, but I'm pretty sure that the guy you think is my husband isn't who you think. I bet he's just a stranger I don't know.
Okay. Enough with that, loser. Accept your defeat. Your husband is staying with me tonight, so don't expect him to come home today. He said he won't go back to your house ever again. Poor girl. Bye-bye. I'm gonna enjoy my time with him now.
Hannah, can I talk to you for a second? If you're busy, we can talk later. Oh, hey Mom, what's up? You rarely text me on messages. Is something wrong? Yes, but don't worry too much. I just wanted to talk to you. I didn't call you because I didn't want anyone to eavesdrop on our call, so I decided to text you just in case. What's wrong? I hope it's nothing too serious. It's about Ellen, the girl who lives next door. You remember her? Huh? Ellen? What about Ellen? Ellen came home to her parents to introduce her boyfriend to them today. She's still here, I assume. Oh, her boyfriend? Good for her, I guess. When I left the house to go shopping, I ran into Ellen and her boyfriend at the doorstep, and she told me that she brought her boyfriend home. Ellen whispered something weird to me when we met. I couldn't really process what she told me.
What did she say to you?
She told me to comfort you as your mother because you must be feeling hurt and upset. I don't know why. Then with an unpleasant smile, she happily told me that she was on her way to a mixed-gender hot spring with her boyfriend.
Huh. Okay. What a weirdo.
That's why I decided to message you like this to check on you. Are you all right, Hannah? Is everything okay?
I don't know how to tell you this. It's kind of complicated. I'm doing completely fine, by the way, so don't worry about me.
What's going on? I'm confused.
Can I ask you something first before I tell you what happened? What did Ellen's boyfriend look like?
You mean his appearance? Let me try to remember. I think he wasn't Asian. I think he might be half Asian, half Western. I'm not sure, though.
Half Western?
I'm just guessing. I can't be 100% sure about it. But his nose and eyes, he didn't look completely Asian.
Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me, Mom.
I wonder what Ellen meant. I don't understand why she whispered all that.
Mom, well, it's kind of ridiculous. But the thing is, Ellen thinks she's dating my husband. I know, this sounds weird.
Excuse me? Huh? Oh, that's impossible. That will never happen.
Right. I'm glad you also think so, Mom. I also know that it's impossible.
Oh, by the way, I heard Ellen calling his name. Let me try to remember. I think it was Allen, something similar to that.
Huh? Wait a minute. Can he be?
I guess. I was also thinking the same thing. I don't know how she ended up with him, but she can be very delusional, so I'm not that surprised.
Right. Oh, now it makes sense. It might be because of his name. Mom, thanks for the information. You're a great help. I'll take it from here. I'll deal with her myself.
Really? I can help too. If there's anything you want from me, you can always count on me. You can always ask for my help.
Yep, thanks. Love you, Mom. Bye. See you later. Hannah, hi. How are you doing? Guess what I'm doing now? I'm taking a bath with your husband. Jealous of me?
Huh? You're actually taking a bath with him? Wow.
Yep. You thought I wouldn't have the bravery to? We booked a room in our hotel where there's a hot spring in the balcony. We just arrived 2 hours ago. Didn't take us too long to get here. Since we arrived, we've been spending a lot of time in the hot spring together. It's so much fun taking a bath with someone else's husband after making him fall for me. It's an amazing experience.
Listen, Ellen, this might shock you.
What is it?
My husband is right next to me.
What?
Actually, I've been spending time with my husband since this afternoon. We were always together. We went shopping at the mall, watched a movie we always wanted to check out, ate dinner at a restaurant near our house, and we just came back home 30 minutes ago. We had a very fun day together. We were just taking a break, sipping some tea in the living room. It was a fun but tiring day, you know? Of course he's right next to me now.
Wait a minute. What are you saying? It doesn't make sense. Your lies don't make sense. You have to come up with a better lie. I'm taking a bath with your husband right now. It doesn't make sense to insist that he's with you. I prepared so much for this day so that I can use my phone in the water to tell you about your husband and I taking a bath together. Here I am telling you all about it while I'm enjoying the hot spring with him. If you want to lie to me, you better come up with a more realistic one. Nice try.
No, I'm being serious. I'm not lying. My husband Aaron is next to me right now. He can't be with you.
Huh? Aaron? Is that your husband's name? Who is Aaron?
Aaron is my husband, obviously. He's also my colleague who works at the same trading company as me. For your information, he's American.
What did you just say? Your husband's name is Aaron?
I'm just guessing, but are you referring to Alan Kim? Is he the guy you're with right now?
Yes! Looks like you know him well, just like I thought. Are you finally ready to accept the reality of your husband cheating on you with me? Took you some time, huh?
I'm telling you, my husband is Aaron, not Alan. Their names are different.
Who the hell is Aaron?
To make it simple, I'm guessing this is what happened. You misheard Aaron as Alan. Well, their names kind of sound similar, I guess. You assumed that this stranger was my husband and you got into a relationship. Is this what happened?
Huh?
By the way, let me tell you something. Remember how the company you work at had a transaction going on between my company's international relations department? Alan Kim was my colleague when I was working at the local branch at my company, but I never dated him or anything. I heard that he got married around the same time as me. Well, I'm sure he's already married too. I think that's why you misunderstood that Alan Kim and I were married and that he was my husband.
What are you talking about? Does that mean Alan is not your husband? He just used to be your colleague?
I've told you that so many times already. What is so difficult to understand? By the way, Aaron and I both quit the company just before we got married, and we live in Singapore together now. We don't even live in the same country now, Ellen.
Singapore? You live abroad?
And of course, your mom also knows about this. When I was video calling my mom the other day, I talked with your mom a bit when she came to visit my mom. She's really nice.
What?
Most importantly, Aaron has never visited our country before. He was always living in Singapore.
Huh? Is that true?
That's why I've been telling you that the guy you're seeing is definitely not my husband, but you never took me seriously. In the end, the outcome I knew was coming happened. I tried to warn you. Believe me.
No way. Tell me you're kidding. Taking a bath with someone who's not your husband? Hell no. What was the point making a move on him? There is no point if he's not your husband. Where's the thrill if he's not yours? I wasted my time. I'm out. I'm not interested anymore. I'm going home. I'm leaving.
Unfortunately, I don't think you can just end things here. It's not that simple.
What do you mean? I don't think this is your business anymore.
Ellen, you've made enemies with the wrong person. I feel sorry for you at this point.
What are you trying to say?
Alan's wife is the daughter of the CEO of the company you work for. I guess you didn't know who he was married to.
Huh? Wait, what? Are you serious?
Yep, I'm serious.
Wait, you have to be kidding. Please tell me it's a lie. I am so in trouble. What am I gonna do? How am I gonna deal with her? I have to escape now and make a run for it as soon as possible.
Oh.
What?
I just received a text from Alan's wife. What a timing.
Huh?
She texted, "I'm about to barge into the hotel room where the cheater called Ellen is with my stupid husband."
What did she just say?
It seems like Alan's wife was always suspicious of him cheating on her, so the news I shared with her wasn't too surprising for her. When I got in touch with her through my colleague who worked at the local branch, she was already done with preparing the steps for her divorce. She was ready to divorce him anytime. After that, obviously it was a disaster. There was a huge fight among them. Ellen tried to persuade her that it was all an accident, but it didn't change the fact that she had messed with the husband of the CEO's daughter of the company she worked for. In the end, they agreed to settle things by having Ellen and Alan pay for compensation. They later found out that they were spending the company's money and going on dates while they were supposed to be at work. In total, they went in debt for a total of $50 million. Obviously, they were fired from work. They were left with no money nor job. Alan paid for everything at once and then escaped to his hometown, leaving no traces, and also ended things with Ellen. On the other hand, it looks like Ellen is enjoying taking baths with many different people to pay off her debts. She seemed to be a big fan of mixed-gender hot springs, so good for her.
Thanks for today, Skip.
Hey, Amanda. Yeah, that date at Udani World was amazing.
I'm glad you had fun, even though it ended up being a belated birthday celebration, like a whole week late. Still, I'm really happy it made you smile.
Don't worry about the timing. Honestly, it didn't matter when. It just mattered that we spent the day together.
I'm still sorry for pushing the plans back. You'd even offered to celebrate with me on my actual birthday, but then everything with my family came up.
Hey, if it was something with your folks, I totally get it. Family comes first.
I know I always put my family stuff first. Sometimes I worry it's unfair to you.
Amanda, listen, that's something I've always respected about you. You care for your parents, you show up for them. And for someone like me, someone who lost both his parents early and grew up in a facility with just my sister, seeing you so devoted to your family, it reminds me of what kindness really looks like. You're a genuinely good person.
Skip, when you say stuff like that out of nowhere, I don't know what to do with myself. Now I'm blushing like crazy.
It's true, though. Anyway, we've been running around since morning. You must be exhausted. Get some rest tonight, okay?
Yeah, I'm definitely feeling it now. I think I'll head to bed soon.
All right. Sleep well, Amanda.
You too, Skip. Good night.
Good night.
Skip, can I talk to you for a minute?
Huh? Faye? Yeah, sure. What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, go ahead.
You said you went to Undanny World yesterday with your girlfriend, right? You even posted a photo on social media?
Oh, yeah, that selfie with the caption, Udani with my girl. Don't worry, I covered both our faces with stickers.
Her name's Amanda, right?
Yeah, that's right.
At first I thought it was just a coincidence, but now...
Now what?
Do you have a photo where Amanda's face is clearly visible?
Yeah, I do.
Can you show it to me? I know this is kind of out of nowhere, but it's important.
Sure, but what's going on?
If I'm right about what I'm thinking, you're caught up in something seriously messed up.
What are you talking about? Okay, hold on, I'll pull one up. Here, this one.
I knew it.
Hey, what's going on with Amanda?
I'm coming to see you, right now.
Wait, now? I was actually about to go meet up with Amanda.
Cancel it. Seriously, do not meet her.
What? Why the hell not?
I told you, I'll explain everything when I get there, but for now, trust me, you shouldn't see her tonight.
This makes no sense.
Then let me leave you with just one thing before I get there. Your girlfriend Amanda, she's one of my mom friends.
Wait, what? Mom friends? You mean like from your kid's school or something?
Exactly.
But Amanda told me she was single, so she's a single mother?
That's not even the half of it, Skip.
What the hell are you saying?
Look, I know this is a lot. You're confused, and once you hear everything, you're going to be even more shaken. That's why I'm coming over. I need to tell you in person. Just wait for me, okay?
Okay, I'll wait.
Skip, you haven't messaged me at all lately. Is everything okay?
Oh, hey, Amanda.
If I remember right, you got promoted to section chief and took on that new project, didn't you? Things must be getting pretty hectic, huh?
Yeah, something like that. It all kinda happened at once. Sorry I haven't been in touch, but things might stay like this for a while.
I see. Got it. Honestly, I miss you, but I'll wait until things settle down on your end.
Sorry.
No, it's okay, really. I understand work comes first.
I've got something I need to take care of, so I'll have to go now.
Okay, talk to you later then. Skip, hey, I need to tell you something. I actually used the spare key just now. I went into your apartment.
What?
Sorry, I let myself in without asking, but I thought I'd surprise you. I cleaned up the place, did the dishes, vacuumed, and even made dinner. I want to do something sweet for you.
Thanks. That's considerate of you.
So, is there anything you want to tell me?
What do you mean?
While I was tidying up, I found something. That ring, the one with both of our initials engraved on the inside. I knew it. I just knew it.
Wait, what?
Don't pretend like you don't know what I'm talking about. I know I should have waited for you to say it first, but I just couldn't hold it in anymore. Yes, Skip, I accept your proposal.
What?
I can't believe this is real. You and me, we're really getting married. Oh, I can already picture it. I want to be a stay-at-home wife. You're a department manager at a major trading company, right? So we'll be fine financially. And for kids, I think 3 sounds perfect, don't you?
Amanda, you're married, aren't you?
Huh?
You have a husband and 2 kids.
Where is this coming from? Why are you suddenly...
I'm serious. You have a husband and children. Don't deny it.
Skip, I just said yes to your proposal. Why are we talking about something so random? Shouldn't we be celebrating? Let's go somewhere fancy. I've always wanted to go back to that 3-star restaurant we talked about.
My sister's son goes to a kindergarten.
What?
You know what I'm getting at, don't you?
Wait, no way.
Yeah, Faye, my sister. She's your mom friend from school events.
No.
The picture I posted of us at Udani World, I used a sticker over our faces, but she recognized your hair, your purse, the scarf, even the bracelet you were wearing. She asked to see another picture, and that confirmed it.
Oh, this can't be happening.
For the first time in my life, I understand what people mean when they say it's a small world. But more than that, I realized I was tricked into committing adultery by you.
Please, I didn't mean to.
Didn't mean to? Amanda, you've been lying to me since day one.
But my feelings for you, they were real. They still are real.
You're married with kids. You never should have been at that singles mixer to begin with.
I just wanted to feel alive again.
If you truly wanted a future with me, if that was ever real, then you should have divorced your husband first. You should have come clean, not lied, not led me on.
I wanted to. I swear I was going to tell you.
And let me guess, I wasn't the only one, was I?
What are you saying?
2 nights ago, one of my friends saw you leaving a hotel with another man. He took a picture. He didn't even realize it was you at first, just thought the scene looked shady. Later, he showed me, and it was you.
You had no right to photograph me like that.
Don't you dare turn this around on me. You lied. You cheated on your husband and on me. You're a mother, Amanda. You have children. And you dragged me into this mess without so much as a warning.
I didn't want to lose you.
The man in the hotel photo? He's not your husband, which means that's the 3rd guy. At least the 3rd.
Skip, please don't do this.
You humiliated me. You used me. You threw away your marriage and toyed with my life like it meant nothing.
Please, I can fix this. Just don't walk away.
At lunch today, I made a call. Through my sister's husband. He knows your husband's contact info.
You didn't.
I told him everything. Everything you've done. Your affairs, your lies, your fake identity, the hotel photo, all of it.
Skip, you didn't. Please tell me you didn't.
He deserves to know. Your kids deserve the truth. You don't get to pretend like none of this happened.
No.
Expect to hear from him soon about the divorce and the lawsuit for emotional damages.
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Neither was I. I was never supposed to be part of your lie.
You absolute bastard, Skip. Because of you, I got divorced. They took my kids away from me. I lost my home, and even my parents cut me off. And if you feel even a shred of guilt, you'll take responsibility and support me. Let me live with you.
What the hell? I don't even want to see your face ever again.
You don't get to say that. You're the reason I lost everything. You owe me. You're going to support me from now on.
I thought we were done. I already broke up with you.
That doesn't matter.
So let me get this straight. You're planning to just move into my place?
Where else am I supposed to go? You ruined my life. The least you can do is take care of me. That's your responsibility, isn't it?
Fine, if you're that desperate.
Wait, are you serious? You're letting me move in with you?
Come if you want. See what happens.
I knew you still cared. Oh, I'm coming right away. I love you, Skip. Skip, what the hell is going on?
What?
There are police officers outside your house. Are you seriously involved in something illegal?
The fact that you're texting me right now, does that mean you ran?
Of course I did. They started asking me questions out of nowhere. What else was I supposed to do? I panicked and ran.
So you're saying there was something to run from? You're admitting you had a reason to be afraid of being questioned.
What are you talking about?
Return the ring you took from my apartment.
What? That ring? That was the engagement ring you gave me. It's mine.
Wrong. That ring was my parents' engagement ring. It's a family heirloom. My mother and father's engagement ring from decades ago.
No, but it had our initials engraved on it, yours and mine.
My parents had the same initials as us. It's a coincidence. You took it because you wanted it to be yours. You twisted the truth to fit your fantasy and stole something irreplaceable.
No, I don't know. I didn't mean...
You walked into my place without permission and took it like it belonged to you. That's theft, Amanda. I had no choice but to call the police.
Please, I have already lost everything. My home, my husband, my kids. Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to destroy me even more?
This isn't me destroying you. This is the fallout from your own selfish choices. Now go, turn yourself in. Face what you've done because I'm done protecting you. Right after that, Amanda was arrested. It happened while she was still sending me desperate last-ditch messages trying to guilt-trip me or somehow justify everything she'd done. But even as she typed, her time was running out. She had already been found by the police. I got the call just a few hours later. Honestly, I can't describe the relief that washed over me when I heard the news. It felt like a storm that had been raging for months had finally passed. Not long after Amanda's arrest, one of the few things I truly cared about, the ring my parents left me, was returned. The police had recovered it from the pawn shop she sold it to, and after confirming my identity and ownership, they gave it back. I hadn't even realized how much of a weight it had been on me until it was safely back in my hands. It was more than just jewelry, it was family. a reminder of who I was before all this madness started. And now it's back where it belongs. Now, what I hadn't known until later was that I wasn't the only one Amanda had been playing. Turns out there was another boyfriend involved, and not just anyone. He was a college student, a kid, really, barely in his 20s. He didn't have the faintest idea Amanda was already married, let alone involved in such a chaotic spiral of lies and deception. Amanda had painted herself as a single woman who was just unlucky in love, whispering promises of marriage and a future together. The young man, naive and trusting, bought into it completely. According to what I later heard, he was so devoted that he picked up extra shifts at his part-time jobs, all to support her. He was convinced they were building a life together, even as she drained him financially and emotionally. When the truth finally came out, his world shattered. It wasn't just heartbreak, it was betrayal at a foundational level. The emotional damage was one thing, but the financial strain was another. His parents, naturally furious, began looking into legal options, and now they're preparing to sue Amanda for marriage fraud. And frankly, I don't blame them. That poor kid was manipulated, strung along, and used. Someone has to hold her accountable. But that's not even the worst of it for Amanda. She's already buried in debt. After her affair was exposed, her ex-husband came at her hard. The divorce proceedings were brutal. He demanded full custody of their children and got it. Amanda was ordered to pay alimony and child support, and since she tried to dodge responsibility, the court ordered a lump sum payment. She had to borrow a massive amount just to settle that. The total nearly broke her financially. And as if that weren't enough, she was disowned by her own parents. They had stood by her for years, even when they didn't agree with her choices. But the lies, the betrayal, the criminal activity, it was too much. When they found out about the fraud, the theft, and how far she had fallen, they cut ties completely. No support, no more second chances. She's on her own now. I don't know how she's surviving these days. I haven't asked, and frankly, I don't want to know. Maybe she's relying on the kindness of strangers. Maybe she's scraping by, doing whatever she can. I've heard whispers, things from mutual acquaintances, or the kind of gossip you don't want to believe but can't ignore. There were rumors she was seen in certain districts at night, dressed far more provocatively than she used to. Heavy makeup, flashy outfits, clinging to the arms of men who looked like they paid to have her there. It's not a life anyone would envy. But at the same time, I can't bring myself to feel pity. Not anymore. Amanda had chance after chance to choose a different path, to take responsibility, to be honest. But she never did. She manipulated, lied, stole, and burned every bridge she ever crossed. And when the walls finally closed in, she tried to drag everyone else down with her. At one point, I would have done anything to save her. I genuinely loved her. I believed in her. But that man died the day I saw what she really was capable of. Now, all I want is peace. Not revenge, not drama, just a quiet life where I'm not constantly looking over my shoulder or questioning everyone's intentions. Amanda, she can live whatever life she's made for herself. She has no place in mine anymore. In the end, maybe this was inevitable. People like Amanda don't change unless they're forced to. Maybe her downfall will be the wake-up call she always needed, or maybe she'll just keep spiraling. That's no longer my concern. As for me, I've started focusing on rebuilding. Slowly, carefully. I'm not the same person I was before all of this happened. But in a strange way, I think that's a good thing. I've grown. Hardened, maybe, but also wiser, more cautious. I've also learned the value of real relationships, of people who stand by you, not because they want something, but because they believe in who you are. Friends, family, even strangers who showed compassion when I needed it most. They're the reason I didn't break. They're the reason I'm still standing. Amanda was a storm in my life, but every storm passes. And now, at last, I see the sky starting to clear.
Giselle, are you there? This is your old friend Laura. Long time no see.
Huh? Laura? I guess I forgot to block your number, so I'll go ahead and do that now. Bye-bye.
Now, hold your horses there. Are you actually still upset at me for everything that happened 8 years ago? And on an even more serious note, do you still have things going on with your ex-boyfriend that I stole from you back then? Gross, that guy was from all the way back in high school. But I guess those were the best years of your life, huh? That's so sad to think about, really.
That's not it at all. I'm just upset still by the fact that you stole my ex-boyfriend back in the day, but neither of you told me until senior year when I found out he left me for you. So why would I have any interest in that guy after what you both did to me?
Oh, right. Well, whatever then, I guess. And anyway, right now, what I've come to talk about has nothing to do with that drama.
And what's that?
I heard that you're married now.
And what about that?
Well, it just so happens that something went on at the class reunion from half a year ago.
And? How does the class reunion have anything to do with the fact that I'm married?
Your husband came to that class reunion.
Really?
Well, at the time, I heard that the two of you were married while he was there, and I just wanted to let you know that I might have to steal another man from you. And at the time, I wasn't able to find you anywhere at the reunion to tell you. But I guess it's already too late because everything went exactly as I said.
So that class reunion and me being married, what do they have to do with one another?
So I'm saying your husband is now my man to keep.
No, because my husband has never gone to any class reunions.
Huh?
And even if he did, he wasn't even in the same class as us, so he would never have been invited to the event in the first place.
Wait, are you starting to freak out already? I'm sure realizing that I have now stolen 2 men from you in your lifetime is a pretty hard fact to swallow, but come on. You shouldn't lie to me about where he's been.
I'm not lying, though.
All right. Then I guess I'll get all my facts straight and show you that you're lying. I know that at the event, I took your 7 figures a year man and brought him back home with me for the night. So I'm really sorry for stealing your man again.
A salary of 8 figures?
I'd really like it if you guys would hurry up and get divorced, please and thank you.
I'm still confused by who you're talking about right now.
All right, I've already told you everything you need to know. See ya.
Wait a sec.
I'm back again, Giselle. This is the gal that's having a very romantic relationship with your husband.
What?
I can't believe how amazing a man your husband really is. It's already awesome having his income of 8 figures, but the way our love matches each other so well, it must mean we've been destined to be with each other forever. So I think it's about time for you to divorce him and leave for me.
And that's why I said this before. My husband was not in the same class as us. Whoever you're talking about right now has nothing to do with me and is for sure not my husband. Who even is the guy you're on about?
You already know his name, so I'm not going to go through the trouble of saying it for you.
Well, if you don't tell me who he is, then this conversation is going to go nowhere.
Well, if I have to. His name is Arnold. Arnold!
Arnold? I don't really know who that is. Well, I guess there was one guy named Arnold in our class, but to be honest, I can't even remember what his face looked like.
Oh? Are you going to try and act dumb for me now? There's no way a wife would ever be forgetting her husband's name like that.
Well, that's why I'm saying that I don't know who that guy is. My husband does not have that name, okay?
Fine, then why don't you tell me your husband's name then?
Well, even if I tell you, you won't know who he is.
Oh, so you're afraid to tell me. So in other words, your husband is Arnold.
Fine, I'll tell you. My husband's name is Dennis.
Dennis? Really? Dennis?
Yeah, that's my husband's name. And I'm sure you don't know who he is, right?
Hold on. I think I see what you're doing here.
And what do you think I'm trying?
I get it. I'll play along and believe you. Man, this is so crazy after all.
Laura.
Well, if you're just going to keep playing dumb and lying to me, I'll have to change my tactics and find a different way to get him out of your hands.
Tactics?
Well, I'm going to get going now. See you again. I am back again, Giselle. I've finally come to tell you that this is my last time saying this, but your husband is all mine. I know that last time I asked you for your husband's name, right? And I know that I didn't make any mistakes about who he really is. Well, it did take me a little time to do my research, but I even found out that he will be making $10.2 million this year. So you really must be pretty afraid of letting go of him now, huh?
A salary of $10.2 million next year? I'm still a little lost on who you're talking about this time. Arnold?
Really? Well, because you told me the name of your husband, I actually left that Arnold guy and came after Dennis instead.
No, my husband does not make that kind of money in a year.
Wait, are you saying he makes even more than that? Awesome! That's even better for me!
That's really not what I meant by that.
Arnold was a great guy and all, but his older brother Danny bringing in so much more money makes him way better.
Danny?
I made sure to change my target to him so that I'd be stealing your husband.
Well, that guy is also not my husband.
Excuse me?
Well, my husband is from Maine, and he has no brothers, and his name is Dennis.
What?
So I think you misheard me or something and took that for Danny.
Huh?
I guess I should have been a bit more forward that his name was just Dennis and it wasn't just a nickname.
Wait, huh?
And because of the way you've been mistaking these men for my husband, I had to ask a high school friend about all of this. That Arnold guy's wife is actually Jezebel, and yes, she was going to the same high school as us, but she didn't come there until junior year and wasn't even in our class either.
What? Jezebel?
She just moved back to her hometown 4 years ago and then 2 years later married Arnold.
What?
I'm sure that you've been confused by that too, so I have to ask. Did you really mishear her name and think that you were looking for Giselle instead of Jezebel? Because it's a stretch, but I can see how you got confused by our names. This was all based off what my friend told me, but what do you think? Seems that things are starting to all come together now, huh?
Well, when I heard that Arnold's wife's name started with a G, I thought it was you again.
I see. Well, I know that you didn't ask for me to tell you any of this, but just to be sure, my husband is actually from Maine and has been living in Colorado for a while now. So that's why I was saying there's no way he'd have been invited to a class reunion here in Colorado. And there would definitely be no way that he'd know who you are and you him.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'll start going after Dennis for real now.
What?
Up until now, I've been holding back all this time, and it seems everyone has been making me feel stupid. And after stealing your ex-boyfriend back in the day, I had the drive to come back and steal more from you. If I can't get your husband as my own, then I'll never be satisfied.
Are you a frickin' idiot?
What?
Have you ever heard of the words court and settlement?
What? Why are you bringing that all up?
Well, the two guys that you've been messing with, Arnold and Danny, well, both of them have wives right now.
And so what? I don't care. It's not my fault that I'm the most sexy and amazing girl around that is able to get any guy she wants to like her and sleep with her.
But that has nothing to do with what I'm saying.
What?
Even if you are able to get either Danny or Arnold to be with you, it doesn't change the fact that you go around stealing different men from their wives, but you are the worst of the worst when it comes to women. I mean, you even just bragged about sleeping around with different men that you stole away from their family.
And?
Well, I'm just saying that you are worse than a woman, even worse than most witches and crap.
What are you getting at?
I think you're in the position to receive a whole lot of complaints from a lot of women, and soon to follow a whole lot of settlements that you'll have to pay up. Listen, what you've been doing recently has been a whole lot of really bad crap.
Huh?
And what's even worse is both of those men were mistakes while you were trying to find my husband. You really are a dunce, Laura, and that's really all you are.
What's this all about? You're just pissed because the girl that stole your man years ago is back for more and you can't stop her.
I told you before that I am not upset about you having the ability to take other people's partners, especially over the stuff that happened then. I'm more just troubled by the fact that you think this is all okay, and now you're going after married couples like that's the same as just stealing an unmarried couple's man.
You need to shut up a little. All this talk about me being in the wrong is really going to rile me up.
Are you serious? I just told you all of these things, and yet you still don't see how deep of a hole you dug yourself in?
Me? I'm in no hole.
You literally just had an affair with 2 married men. If their wives find out, you will be screwed by a lot of settlements. You have to understand that that's not a good thing, right?
Oh, I see. Well, those 2 wealthy men will already be there ready to pay for whatever I owe.
No, I don't think so. I think that those 2 have already lost their jobs and the money they said they'd be making.
Huh? They were fired?
Well, I heard that both Danny and Arnold were working for Jezebel's father's company, but he will find out about the 2 of them cheating with you, so...
He will?
Yeah, well, he already has, actually. I told you that I'd be telling all of them about this, didn't I? Well, I told both of their wives just a second ago while we've been texting.
You're kidding.
And we even started talking about how the 2 of them were about to open their businesses linked to the company the dad owns. But since you were so focused on trying to steal my husband, you didn't stop to think about the harm that all of your stupid games caused for everyone.
Stupid games?
I guess it was also those husbands' fault as well for going out with you, so maybe this was all just a little too unstable to begin with, their relationships. But maybe they'll come to marry you after having lost everything. But that would mean you'd have to choose between one or the other.
Right now, I'm coming over to your house.
Huh? Right now?
You told me that your husband Dennis isn't from here, right? That'll be even better than either of those 2 jobless losers. So I'm coming over to your place right now to steal that man of yours. So tell me your address.
Do you need to go see a doctor or something? I swear there is seriously something wrong with your brain right now.
What?
Well, even if you did have my address somehow, I'm not even in the U.S. at the moment. About a year ago, Dennis had finished his business agreement working for a company over here in Colorado. But since that ended, we both moved back over to his parents' hometown in Poland.
Poland?
And so now that you'll be all caught up in the court system trying to pay off all of those soon-to-be-made settlements, I doubt you'll have the time or money to make your way over here.
How much will those settlements be, you think?
Well, at least over 100,000 total, and that's if they go easy on you.
100,000?
Did you seriously not think about how much people can ask for when going against the person that ruined their relationship?
I just thought 300 to 400 or so.
Man, you were way off, huh?
Well,
this is all what you asked for by going after 2 brothers that worked together under the company of their wife's husband.
But then they shouldn't need this kind of money from me, and I don't have nearly enough.
Well, that's not going to be my problem now, is it? And to think you were so confident in your skills of being able to steal other women's husbands that this simple punishment for those crimes went right over your head. But soon you'll understand just how many people you hurt and what has been coming for you for a long time now. So following that intense conversation I had with Laura, the one where she arrogantly laughed off everything like she was invincible, things began to fall apart for her faster than she could have ever imagined. Not long after, she got hit with some unexpected messages from the 2 brothers she'd tangled with, and it wasn't pretty. They told her straight out that she'd ruined their lives, their marriages, and that their wives were preparing to go after her with everything they had. No more games, no more whispered secrets. This was real now. The gloves were off. She started receiving multiple legal notices, one after another, all threatening court action. Eventually, things got formal. The settlements being requested were sky high, and from what I heard, her jaw dropped when she realized how serious the whole mess had become. But of course, the story doesn't just stop there. Oh no, it gets even messier. Turns out Laura's antics stretched far beyond just the 2 brothers. During the legal proceedings, more women began to come forward. One after another, they shared their own stories, each naming Laura as the woman who had torn their marriages apart. In total, there were 3 more men she had secretly been involved with, all of whom were already married. By then, it wasn't just a scandal, it was a wildfire. The media caught wind of the pattern, and soon it was all over the news. Her face was plastered on headlines like "Serial Mistress Destroys Families," and suddenly the world knew exactly what kind of person Laura really was. When I saw those reports, I was stunned. Honestly, I hadn't even imagined that she'd done this more than once. To think that she'd made a whole habit of chasing after married men, wrecking homes like it was a game, and all while acting like some sort of superior woman. It's hard to even wrap your head around. It's not just wrong, it's something deeply broken. In the end, the financial toll on her was massive. Between all the lawsuits and settlements, she was buried in legal fees and court-ordered payments. From what I understand, she's now drowning in debt, and it's not the kind of hole you crawl out of easily. Some might say she'll never recover from it. A part of me feels almost sorry for her, but then I remember how cruel and smug she was when she bragged to me about stealing my husband, laughing like she'd won some prize. Even now, when I look back on the way she gloated about everything, I still can't fully understand what was going through her head. What kind of person thinks destroying families is fun? What kind of woman enjoys hurting others just to boost her ego? Maybe she thought it made her powerful. Maybe she thought no one would catch on. But reality hit her like a truck, and now she's paying the price.
Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.